stylish and fringe. But every woman's body into jelly. Shake it down, shake it down. It is a sweet soca music, calypso. You could have never refused it, calypso. It make you shake like a shango now, calypso. Why it isn't shaking, you don't know, that's calypso. Good evening, Trinidad and Tobago. Well, what an exciting Tuesday it is turning out to be. The 15th of January, we're halfway through the first month of the first quarter of 2019. First month of the year as well. And the people of Trinidad and Tobago are finding themselves a voice. They are finding their power. They are understanding democracy. Yes, the jackasses are the most vocal. Ignore them. Don't study the jackass fringe. They are the ones that usually make it. Listen, when you drive past a farm, what making the most noise? The jackasses. Making a set of old noise for no reason. There are people in Trinidad and Tobago. There are people in Trinidad and Tobago who have a motive and a reason and an incentive to defend the cesspool bullshit madness, you know. Don't take them on. They're getting paid. They're getting their share. They're part of this corrupt conspiracy. They may be the bottom rung. You ever notice the most vocal are the ones that have the cheap seats? Yeah? But what we're talking about tonight is people power. And we're going to get chickens too. We're going to get into that in depth tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. Anthony Defoe, PEP Deputy Political Leader, and myself will be on 104.7 from 9 until noon. And we will be dealing with bigger issues today. I was in San Fernando all day, working with the team, getting that regional hub South office up and running. Guy Jared Tanby, Michelle Davis, Jamal and Alice Mohammed, Kim and the rest of the team that were there today, great work, great job. Tony Defoe was there, Satish Ramsaran was there, great work, great job. To all the volunteers who came and left, helped, pull a hand, great job. We are getting the office ready. The South office, PEP number 2. We have a headquarters in Stanmore Avenue, and now we're opening our second branch on the day that we celebrate our second anniversary. How poetic and prophetic that is. We are doing what others only dream about. And that is something somebody hold me today. Hold me today in the mall. Me tell you why they vex, eh? Because what you do, Kamala couldn't dream of doing. What you do, Rowley couldn't dream of doing. Them couldn't build no party. The most them could do is sit down with their hands so and wait for party to fall on them and to play best races. Ignore them bullshit artists. What the Progressive Empowerment Party has done, few have ever been able to do. You all have already etched your name in history. To all of the members of the Progressive Empowerment Party who are standing firm and standing strong. Somebody said peace. They said peace is not being able to survive the storm, and it's to dance in the storm. They've given us a storm from the first day we came out. From the first day, we had every reason, every right reason to quit. The Progressive Empowerment Party had every right reason to quit. But as the Mahatma Mohandas Gandhi said, I remain an optimist. Not that there is any evidence that I can give that right is going to prosper, but because of my unflinching faith that right must prosper in the end. And we stand on that. We stand on the shoulders of giants. We stand on people like Mahatma Gandhi, Martin Luther King Jr., we stand on their shoulders. People who are there to look the power structure in the eye and say, no, that is wrong. Ask yourself this. This is not for those who are getting paid to work against themselves. This is not for them. This is for the average Trinbagonian, the vast majority of us. Ask yourself, which of all the countries in the Caribbean, which is the worst of today? And if you find a country in the Caribbean worse off than Trinidad and Tobago, let me know. Calypso, Calypso, Calypso music, yeah, yeah. Calypso, Calypso, Calypso music. Singing, oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, Calypso. Singing, oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, Calypso. I say that I am the seed of I'm like a honey. I got to sing, oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, Calypso. I can still hear lion roar through Greenwich Village while executioner kills them dead at the ribbon blue. Lord invader conquers burden, but their hearts this time. And Lord Kitchener making it all London feel so new. Beginner and terror too. Detroit Coleman fingers dancing on the bed, dancing on the bed. And when you think that he through, he has not nothing yet. Has not nothing yet. And he be all praised by the presence of Sparrow. When swing a gun with the tail, hear them shouting, don't go, Sparrow, don't go. Calypso, Calypso music, yeah, yeah. Calypso, Calypso,
1 second, man. It's crazy.
music. Singing, oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah. Chalena, tell me you're hearing me. Chalena, tell me you're hearing me. Chalena Bertro, tell me you're hearing me.
Yeah, I'm coming. 1 second. Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, Calypso. Tell me you're hearing me. I see I catch you in the car.
Yeah,
I had
I'm in
to
San
pull
Francisco,
in.
I'm driving, but I can hear you.
I had to pull you into this one, brother. Take a couple minutes. Talk
All
your
right.
talk.
I'll pull
Talk
over.
your talk.
I'll pull over right now.
Pull over because you had to have your 3 minutes. You had to have your say. Talk your talk, brother. I say that I am the seed of this my land now. I wanna go. Oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, Calypso. I wanna rise. I wanna rise. From the day it was bamboo bus, and they drag it down from up in the St. Anne's Hills. From the day it was shot, well in the band. Red jamming started today with jamming still. I played the whole song for that line. From the day the first shot will leave the band, the real jamming starts, and today. From the day the first shot will leave the band, the real jamming start, and today we jamming still.
Yep.
But I'll tell you, all them talks they give we about we like it so and it can't fix and we jamming still. Chalena, light them up now.
Yes.
Light them up now.
Yes, man. Light them up, man. Listen, I'm so happy. Thank you all very much. Everyone, it has been a long journey for all of us. And, you know, this went back all the way back, and Philip could attest to this, all the way back to early last year, even a little bit before, when we spoke about sandals. That's why we started with sandals scandals, right? I started with Anders, this guy from Tobago initially, Anderson Charles. Then what happened was that we weren't getting the traction in Trinidad. And that's why when I came across to the PP and I spoke to Philip, and Philip said, you know what? Let's lock them up. And because of what you did and what we did in the PP all together, helped put a stop to this nonsense. All Afro Raymond did was came to the dance late and put the nail on the coffin. That's all he did. Every single time, every time Philip did a live, 1 in 2 lives, he always mentioned about Sanders. Every single one, and they kept it front and said it to everyone. And I thank you very much for that.
Chalana, we've demonstrated here as a country, as a people, the ability to stand against wrongdoing,
Absolutely.
the ability to stand against injustice, the ability to speak truth to power. I think that we turned the corner.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Because don't forget, remember, we went from one phase to the next phase to the next phase to the next phase. First, it started out with Sanders was going to come with their own money to build. Then it changed from there to
first live.
Hello?
That was the first live.
That was the first live. And you know what? It's ironic because I was driving and that's when I had to pull over. And that's when you called me and said, Charlie, come on, Charlie, come on the live. And we did it. That was the first live. And I'm doing the same thing again. That was the first live. And then from there, every week, not stopping. We hit them one after the next. Sandals, scandals. We open about this situation with Sandals, that situation with Sandals, and we just keep going. Never stop. Everyone did not stop. We just keep going. And like I said, Philip, much thanks to you so much, because you're the one who brought the awareness to a lot of Trinidadians when they did not know what the hell was going on at the time. And I thank you for that, 100%.
Bro, I take Kenneth, but I want to tell you something. Without you and Kenneth Luke and Misty Autumn Day and the rest of the team plugging away at that information, we wouldn't have get to here.
Well, that's true, because what happened was that Kenneth Luke was the one who had found, and Misty, who had found out about the 1973 Act and all the other information behind with Sanders. And this is what happened. And that's how we were able to jam them in that manner. And we were the only ones standing up. There was no opposition in Trinidad was doing anything. The UNC did nothing. All they did was we don't know what's going on. We got to inquire about this. At the same time, we said no. And we never stopped. We are the real opposition, not them. They came in afterwards with all their lawyers. How come they did not do an MOU? With all their lawyers. They sat there and they did nothing. Because I suspect they had their own games going on behind the scenes too.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
Go ahead.
No, I agree with you. Exactly. I agree with you that the opposition's silence on Petrotrin, the opposition's silence on TST, the opposition's silence on the Pitch Lake, the opposition's silence on Sandals. They're playing Bacchanal and Old Noise in the parliament to fool the people. But the truth of the matter is, the opposition and the government, the PNM and the UNC, are in cold conspiracy against the people of this country.
Of course. That's what it is. Because when everyone came, Philip, and they said, oh, you know what you guys argue about Sanders for? And this and that, and we never shook our ground. We never said, well, guess what? We want to change our mind. We always said no to Sanders. You're the one who did the phrase, we did the phrase Sanders scandals. It didn't come from Kamala. And that's the honest truth. And if you all guys think I'm lying, go check all the way back. All the way back. It did not come from Kamala. It did not at all. And that's what made the phrase popular. You made the phrase popular. Right? She said nothing. They said nothing. The UNC said nothing. All it did is talk a bag of, let me not say what I want to say. Right? While we stood firm. Right? And we took all the licks for all of that. And here we are now. Right? End of these fools. Our power. Time for us to go to work and make this happen.
Chalana, you and your brother and Denise in New York, we talking about all the things that we've done and we accomplished in the 2 years that this party exists. You all open a PEP office in New York City. I mean, Trinidadians have to understand, we are not playing. We're taking this thing very seriously.
Of course.
The commitment course of action is unflinching. This is not 3 letters on Facebook post stunting as a political party.
No, it's not. Philip, they don't have a clue the kind of work that's doing behind the scenes to make things happen. The work that you and the team in the main office and the team in Trinidad are doing to make things happen, in all of us to change the narrative. And that's what we have been doing. Changing the narrative of what's going on. Before was bacchanal politics. Now we show them that, you know what, there's a better way, and there's a better way, and we're going to give it a signpost and show you what the better way is. And that's what we've been doing. A lot of sacrifice on everyone. Believe me, Philip, I've had legal letters from Sandals threatening me and everything like that from one after the next, and it never stopped. The opposition, instead of their stepping up, because with their team of lawyers, to stop the Sandals nonsense, all they want to do is talk foolishness back and forth, and making everything irrelevant. Right? And we stood our ground. So if we enjoy what it is now, let's enjoy it, because we sacrifice a lot, all of us, to make things happen.
Brother, get yourself home safely. Thanks a lot for pulling aside while driving to come on the live. Thanks a lot. I'm looking forward to when you do your live to go into detail. You and I will talk again later.
Yeah, later. Okay, thank you. All right, you got it. All right.
Video tonight. Stand up, Trinidad and Tobago. Stand up. Wherever you are, however grand or humble your circumstances, stand up. Stretch your hands through your windows to your neighbors. Hold hands. Join hands. One people under one flag. The way the contract mafia and the 1% locked together in cold conspiracy. The rest of us need to take lessons, take advantage, take example. We need to learn how they did it. We must do that too. We must stand together as one people under one flag. Do not flinch. Do not hesitate. How is it possible that the most blessed, prosperous nation in the Caribbean, Trinidad and Tobago, could be at the bottom of the ladder? How is that possible? How could 56 years and $3 trillion in income result in us? We had enough money to buy the rest of the Caribbean. How did it result in us being broke, having nothing at the bottom of the rung, listening to a jackass with pie graphs and charts telling us, Massa bull, massa cow? What the hell went wrong with my country? What went Kobo pee on all of we? How is it possible? It boggles the mind. You're talking about $3 trillion. Somebody tell me, if you keep reminding them the kind of money we're talking about, look around. Look around you. The money we lent, Clico, the money that we spent bailing out Clico bandits, that $25 billion, that lump sum of money could have built 200,000 houses, 200 schools, 50 hospitals, 50 police stations, 50 fire stations, and still had money left over. Just that $25 billion that we pick up and throw away. Just that. Just that money could have built more houses than HDC have on the list. Could have rebuilt every school in this country to functionality so that every child could benefit from the same high level of prestige education. Could have put proper police and fire administration complexes in every constituency. Partner them with proper accident and emergency 24/7 hospitals. It could have done all of that. Water for all. Just the money. Hear me now. Just the money that they thief and give Clico. Just that. Just that $25 billion. Do you know that that $25 billion that is outside it 10 years now, if we were getting interest on it, would have been $50 billion today? 10 years, that amount of money doubles itself, earning interest. 10 years, doubles itself, earning interest. Where is our money? I want you to give the Progressive Empowerment Party the power of the government. Give us the power of the parliament. Let us go after with local and international law enforcement and get back all our money. Drag all of the conniving, conspiring criminals, from prime ministers and members of parliament to their friends and family in the business community, in chambers of commerce, unethical lawyers and accountants who have worked together as a contract mafia to rob this country blind. Give us the power and the authority to act in your name, to go and bring that money back, to go and find where they're living. Make sure that you could seize and auction all of it. You see the garages full of cars that they like to put their videos out on Facebook to boast. Auction all. Auction all. And what can sell? Convert them to garbage trucks. Send a message. Trinidad have Ferrari garbage truck, Lamborghini garbage truck, Rolls-Royce garbage truck. Let me send a message to the criminals all over the world. Don't stop hiding. The government of Trinidad and Tobago looking for you. We want money back. Send your emissaries to say, listen, this is we this crew only take 250 million. Look the money here. We had it for 10 years, so we work out that it would interest. Look at next 250. Leave we out of the bacchanal. We good. We will let you pass. Give me back the money. Fast, 3 months. 3 months. You get a 3-month moratorium. Give me back the money. Give me a promissory note. Sign over your house. Sign over all them cars. Sign over your white jewelry. Bring your children back from France and London and sell the apartments that you buy with Trinidad money. Give me back all that. Give me the deeds. Give me the list. Put the Progressive Empowerment Party in power. And I promise you, you will hear them. But Philip, his family. Get thee behind me, Satan. I know you not. I don't have any friends or any family members who are capable of that kind of behavior. I listened to Anil Roberts on the radio this week here, and I nearly vomit. I nearly had to pull over and vomit that this stunting son of a bitch had the audacity to find himself back in Trinidad after what he do with life sport. Anil Roberts. That stink and dirty, diseased waste of time. All the others are big mouth and want to talk, rah, I's a dog, rah. Like that could help anybody. Who did it help? Who did it help? Who did Anil Roberts, how did Anil Roberts make a difference in this country? Look around you. Look around this nation. Look at it. Forget me, you know. This is not about me. This is about you. This is about you. Look at your community. I know that I am speaking to people in Laventille. I know I am speaking to people in Beetham who just take speakers out they can't turn up the volume loud for people to hear. I know I am speaking to people in Silots, in Bagatelle, in Covine, in Cocorite, in Waterhole, in Abu Pujara and Big Yard. I know I speaking to people in Enterprise and in Bakade and La Hoqueta Talparo. I know I speaking to poor people all through this country who shame to admit their situation. Who shame to admit how bad they really have it. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. Look around you. And then go and drive and see the kind of money that's spent in this country. We just drive. Just look around. We get distracted today by a fat bag of alu named Daryl Duku. How the hell you care about that? I couldn't care if they release a video with Rowley having anal sex with Daryl Duku. I wouldn't even care about that. I want to talk about the picture of Rowley with 10 Chinese businesses. What happened to the rest of the world? What happened to Holland, Sweden, Switzerland, France, Germany, Italy, Spain, Portugal, Greece? What happened to Japan? What happened to all the other countries in the Americas? What happened to Argentina, Brazil, Chile, Uruguay, Paraguay, Canada? What happened to all of these countries? How come not one of these other countries are being sought after to do joint ventures in Trinidad? Is it that the PNM members right now are getting criminal corruption dollars being deposited in Chinese banks where they think we can't follow it? Is it that? So that when we supposed to be asking Rowley, how come it's only Chinese business coming to Trinidad? Instead of asking him that, all you're talking about that fat, sad sack of alu. I could care about Daryl Duku. I don't even care. When I hear these people reach rock bottom, drink their gramazone, hang themselves, shoot themselves in the head, because that's where they go in. Listen to me now. That is where the Rhoda Barrett and Daryl Dukus and Marcia Brave Boys go in. That's where they go in. Judas hang himself, you know. Judas watched that 30 piece of silver and fling it on the ground and hang himself. It dawns on you. I am 51 years old. I'll tell you something. I am a man of immense compassion. And there are days I feel a sadness for any wrongdoing I ever did. And I go out of my way to try and make every wrong act I ever did in my young life right. And I want to give of myself till there is no more to give. I want to give till I know that I have done my part. I love that when I pull up by my parents, my sister could walk out and say, what you bring to eat? Because they know if I come in bearing gifts. I want to be that man. I want to be a good man. I don't want to be these nasty, stinking deviants that we have had as politicians in this country. I don't want to be associated with them. I told somebody this weekend, every time I call myself a politician, because I don't want to be a politician. I want to remain an activist. I used to call myself social and political activist. I'm a politician longer than all of them. I'm a politician 2 decades now. I'm a politician fighting for the orphans and the disabled and the homeless when these sons of bitches was fighting to enrich themselves and go and live in Newberry Hill and Goodwood Park. I'm a politician long time. Few of them could give me talk, and that's why the public standing so strong behind the Progressive Empowerment Party. People could tell shit from sugar, you know, and they know that they have a champion now. They know, they're worried, they're concerned. They know the size of the madness that is going on in this country, and the more they learn, they worry more. Because these people will fight to defend it. Give us the power of government. Give us the power of government. We will bring all those countries to do business with Trinidad. There is the largest, one of the largest companies in the world, based in Holland, is waiting to do business with Trinidad. Cannot do it now because they have very strong anti-corruption laws, and this PNM government willing to do business with them for kickback, and they can't do it. They can't do it, so they're waiting. One of the biggest companies in the world based in Holland. Based in Holland. Keith Rowley have to explain to the nation. Explain to the nation why only China. And I'm saying again to Trinidad and Tobago, I'm saying it every chance I get. Make me Prime Minister. We will get back our pitch lake. I will take China to the Hague. That's a war crime. You cannot corrupt a government and steal the patrimony of a people. That is insanity at a new level. And we, the people of Trinidad and Tobago, we need self-respect now. We supposed to, you know, in the oil industry, when you're on an oil barge, when they take you out on the oil barge out at sea, for the first time, they teach you, if a certain alarm go off, grab your vest, your life vest, grab it and hold it, because you're going to jump off. And if you don't hold it, it could fly up and hang you, rip your head off. So grab your life vest and hold it. And with your next hand, put it in your pants and hold your stones tight, because they could reach up in your belly. And jump. Trinidad and Tobago, hold your life vest, hold your stones. It is time. Take the jamming. Trust me when I tell you, night is run till day catch you. The old people say what weeping endureth for the night, but morning the sun will rise. Trinidad and Tobago, stand up. Stand against these mocking pretenders. Kamla Persad says, I have nothing to sell you that you need to buy. Nothing. They have nobody around Kamla that they could sell you anything. Anything. We tried. We tried with every party. I see some UNC jackasses posting pictures. He was in PNM. He was in UNC. He was in COP. And what you born in one party to dead in one party, no matter what wrong they do. And you comparing yourself to me, like if I have something to be ashamed of when you, racist that you are, or material beneficiary of the criminal corruption of the party that you support, cultist that you are, want to boast that you stay in one criminal cult from the start. What that make you? We've been looking for better. Looking for better. We've been searching for a better nation. We've been raising that fire. We've been bringing truth to the people. When Kamla was in power, the UNC used to hate me because it is I used to keep Kamla. When Jerry Hadid and Tony Dial put Kamla face all over Trinidad on the billboards, it is I who end up on Hema Ramkisoon show to say that is madness. You can't use state funds for that. You're insane. Make them pull down every billboard. It is I, the same stink and dirty Guardian now. Use me for your purposes, but I have no problem with that because I stand firm and proud on my track record. I know what I have done. You could change my words and you could twist them to make a trap for fools. I have no care for that. I have no interest in that. I watch my detractors, those who attack me, shrink and collapse by the day. I watch them doing their live videos and getting 250 views and shrinking. I see them form a whole political party and can't get a like, can't get a share. I watch the UNC put out a statement on sandals and get 30 shares. The same time we put out 168. The people know. The people know. Even if you got led astray, come back home. Come back to the promised land. The Progressive Empowerment Party tell you we put out a list. We bought a list, we want water for all, we want prestige. A jackass asked me how much that going on cost. They are telling you that that is what they're paying for with the budget every year, and you're not getting it. So for you to ask me what that will cost meant that you always knew they were lying. For you to ask me what it will cost for me to deliver what your leaders telling you they're delivering now and you ain't getting it. For you to ask me that, you have to be clear in your mind that they were always lying and that was still good enough for you. You are a jackass. You're a jackass. You are fighting up and beating up yourself to defend people who are robbing you. You are a fool. I do not have words to describe those who work together against themselves. I don't have those words. I wish Obama attitude could have saved this country. I wish I could have sit here with you every night and preach love into your ears. But it's $3 trillion missing. We could have buy the whole Caribbean. Forget that. Forget that. Where was the diversification that the entire world engaged in 1986? The entire world. After the 80s recession, the entire world decentralized. The king of Saudi Arabia said at the height of $100 oil could cost $1. Don't matter to we, Dubai, United Arab Emirates, Holland has in their heritage and stabilization fund at last check $600 billion. How much we have? 12. This isn't mad, and we had oil 100 years before Holland. That is an insanity of epic proportions. And the Kamala Persad-Bissessar and her band of malcontents and crooks coming back to find a way to tell you the Kamala Persad of EFCL, the Kamala Persad of EMBD, the Kamala give out more land than any government, not one to a farmer. Give out more farmland than any government, not one to a farmer. Kamala conspired with Rowley and Manning to do Greenvale. Is now the Mark Boston only nearly drowned the people that you had to find a way to. But the people forget. The people forget. They let all you off the hook. And that is wrong. That is wrong. Wrong, wrong, wrong. That is wrong. They should have never let you off the hook. They should have never let you off the hook. They was to hold your feet in the fire. They was to make you count. There was supposed to be prosecutions, investigations in this country. Wake up, stand up, look around you.
I visited Validentia, witness an orchestra, a bang, 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 of only politicians were rated their performance on style. Talent and endurance, a bang, bang, bang of parliamentarians. All the things that encourage faith, making good folks discriminate. Bridges replaced by gates. Nurturing racism, prejudice and tribalism, multiculturalism, mamadism from the UNC and the BNM, COD in the political symphony. It's a symphony. The TOP, MSJ, and JSC and D, political symphony. It's a symphony. Stop taking it cool. Don't be played for fool. They're using race as a tool to divide, conquer, and rule. Justifiable. The race can they always pull.
And that is the only thing that holds the PNM and the UNC still surviving in this country. And you have to admit that to yourself, that you're voting race. You're voting race. And that was a waste of time, because race ain't help nobody. They divide you and rule you. And now they create sycophants and trolls to frighten away anybody else who come in to interfere with their political hegemony as they and their bandit clan try to steal out the country. But that done. That done. Sign up as a member of the Progressive Empowerment Party and stand firm and tell them the day of you misusing public office to glorify yourself is almost at an end. Listen to the sound of inevitability, the marching of 1,000,000 feet as people get ready to vote you into political oblivion and the dustbin of history. Let them try their worst. Let them try their best. We don't care what they have to say. We don't care what they think they could threaten. They could talk till the belly busts they could cry blood. The Progressive Empowerment Party is marching forward to victory. We stand on decency, on integrity, on morality. We stand on the truth and the promise of decency in all our affairs. We stand on that. Somebody sent me something last night, and I posted it because even though I don't have these conversations, this one was important, and I had to share it. I'll read it to you now. And it's to find it as usual in the 100 million posts, so I apologize, because it's always a lot going on. A PEP government would build retention ponds and expand the reservoirs. It's not that hard or expensive. 8 months of rain and flood, they come now to tell you don't wash your car or your lawn or your dog. Buy more tanks and pumps for your house. WhatsApp police passing around to charge people. Just like the inspection bubble of extortion on the poor. Anything this government running, you must have a backup plan. If they're running TNTech, you must buy a generator. If they're running WASA, you must buy tanks. If they're running the public transport, go buy 3 cars. And if they're running the hospital, go and buy medical insurance, or your ass is grass. The lie? Tell me now. The lie? Wrightson Road. Two fellas in PBX 184, I think that's the license number, I didn't write it down, a Mitsubishi Lancer. Traffic heading this in a westerly direction on Wrightson Road. He drive over the median to go back the other way. A full police jeep was coming. Stop and tell him, set a noise and go on the way. Behind them, Ian Allen. So they're clearing traffic for Ian Allen. How is that? What public post does Ian Allen have? What public post does Ian Allen have? I am apologizing for this. There's somebody trying to call me on Facebook Messenger that obviously doesn't know that I am on a live. So I'm gonna have to stop that from happening. Yeah? Yeah, but and they just wait. They just wait for the police to pass and continue as they're going. Went over the aisle, the median, and gone. Now tell me, what public post does Ian Allen have that allows him a police escort? What? What public post does Ian Allen have that allows him? Lorena, see all them answers, money talks and all of that? It is still against the law. So I want to know, what public post does Ian Allen have? What diplomatic post? What post, what position does he have that affords him a jeep load of police officers with sirens blaring, clearing the road? Hear me, eh? And that is an aside, because the police stopped, gave the man talk and went away with the man parked on the median in the Royal Imperial Majestic Banana Republic of do what the ass you like land. Today I had to call 999 to report a vehicle driving down the road with no license plates at all. No license plates at all. Not even D plates, just no plates. We've become a lawless nation. You thinking that you could stand up for yourself in any situation. Fellas making videos, bouncing shots in the air. Them no afraid God and them no afraid Gary. And in this country, you will see the stunt of the arrest. You wouldn't see the Lego and go away. You wouldn't realize that the stunt of the arrest doesn't mean a conviction. It's just, we find them, we pick them up. Our justice system is not doing the job we expect that it should do. We do not have a properly run country at no level. If you think that there is no solution to that, I point you in the direction of Jamaica, that is doing a lot better than us. Grenada, we used to laugh at Grenadians. We used to say, at least we're not Jamaica, and don't talk about Guyana. We love to joke about Guyanese people. They joke now on us because Grenada, Dominica, Jamaica, Guyana have passed us. And we still here as an example to the world of what not to be, how to ruin a blessed country. 36 Savage is saying Ian helped a lot of citizens in this country. Friend, whether or not that may be true, that does not afford him the right to break the law. You cannot go to hell for a heavenly cause. If you're doing right, do all the rights. named John Wick is selling slots and baby monkeys. Proud on Facebook. Clarence Rambarat, home, massaging himself. Because Clarence Rambarat is one of those ministers who are drawing money, salaries, under false pretenses. Clarence Rambarat is a failure as a Minister of Agriculture. We've done nothing to assist this country in food production or in protecting the wildlife. So John Wick is emboldened to go and sell baby monkeys in a cage on the Trinidad and Tobago Hunting and Fishing Facebook group, and nobody in government dealing with that. But we've gotten some information, and we are sharing this information with the Commissioner of Police in the hopes that the Commissioner will take action. I want a telephone number or an address for Mr. John Wick, and as this wall does a better job of finding people, and I see he's a pocket gangster posing with his gold and stuff, tell him miss me with that bullshit. I'm no interest in that. Stop oppressing innocent animals. Do your bullshit with people like you. Find other tin pot gangsters and play shoot them up Charlie. Leave the innocent animals out of it. We're trying to get information on Mr. John Wick to provide to the Commissioner of Police in the hopes that this trade will be brought to an end. When you see me typing for all of this show, is because I'm talking to a lot of people with information. They're trying to get this information so I could forward it to the Commissioner of Police. This is what police job is, to deal with this. Anyway, this Saturday, this coming Saturday, the Progressive Empowerment Party invites the nation to join us in celebration of our 2nd anniversary. It will be a gala event, a cake cutting ceremony. I understand there might be a toast. There is limited seating, secure parking, space for all. Come early. It starts at 6 o'clock. It is at 137 Manahambre Road, St. Madeleine. Those of you who are familiar with the area, it is 2 buildings before train stop bar, across the road from the Purple Bar. It is 1 building down from the river. If you're coming from Port of Spain and you come up onto the overpass that will take you to South Park, go the other way, head in an easterly direction until you come by Robin's Chicken, and you turn on that junction. You turn right and you drive until you reach the yellow building. There is a junction there. There's a yellow building on your right, a bar, and there is a church on your left. Turn right there and keep driving. You must see the orange. Keep driving till you see orange. We will own that road on Saturday. We have security and we have everything in place. Those of you who have been messaging and asking if they could sign up, yes. We will have merchandise on sale. Miss me with that bullshit. Jerseys are always our #1. On this live, Dave Lux is going to put the Google Maps again. He's going to share directions. This Saturday, the Progressive Empowerment Party invites the nation, the entire country, to come and join us in celebration. Also, there will be a ribbon cutting ceremony that opens the Progressive Empowerment Party's South Regional Office. Come and meet all of the constituency caretakers and shadow MPs in the South region. We are doing 5 of these rallies in the next 6 months to introduce the country to all of your representatives now. We're ready for elections now. And if you are living in the South region, it is in your best interest to come, because by now you would realize that the Progressive Empowerment Party gets things done. So if you have problems in your constituency and you need help, come to the meeting. Come to the GPS. Come to the meeting and come and link up with the team. Shari Wilson, party organizer. Michelle Davis, who is deputy party organizer, wears 2 hats. Michelle Davis is also the chair of the South Region Office, that hub. So If you would like to get involved in your community, in your constituency, come to that meeting. Come and meet the team. Come and get to know PEP members. Come and be a part of this growing family for change. We are the country's last best hope to turn this madness around. You will hear the vocal attacks of those who are scared to death of a Progressive Empowerment Party. The UNC would have you believe two opposing propositions. The first proposition is, we are irrelevant. We will accomplish nothing. That's the UNC's first proposition with regards to the PEP. And my answer, as always, is, if we are irrelevant, why would you need to say it? But stick a pin. Their second proposition contradicts their first proposition, which is, we will split the vote. So this irrelevant party is going to split the vote. Which is it, Kamala? Or was that gospel according to Grey Goose? Was that reading from the book of Johnny Walker Red? Because I don't understand how an irrelevant party could split the vote. You are confusing your last remaining followers. They don't know which one of the struggles to fight. Choose one and stick to it. Alan Karen could only type so fast. Give him proper information for his 55 fake profiles to share. And to the PNM sycophants and trolls who are worried that all of a sudden, people who you've left out of the education system, who you've dumbed down, who you've isolated behind berms and beaten and silos, are all of a sudden getting politically astute. Somebody is educating them. Somebody is teaching master slaves how to read. Because all of a sudden, PNM supporters questioning Rowley and the Ragamuffin Bunch. All of a sudden, they've taken off their rose-colored glasses and they're seeing a Stuart Young, a Franklin Khan, a Faris Al-Rawi, a Rohan Sinanan up at the very top. And all the people who in the trenches, who take your chain up, that you is the Black Party, trying to understand how they're still in the trenches. And men like Stuart, who appear out of nowhere, is a big shot and have 5 ministry. Tell we, because we want inquiring minds want to know. Or you could stunt and you could beat up. The people of Trinidad and Tobago will have the final say. And for those who use the past to predict the future, you will fall into the same trap as the people who said slavery will never end. Trinidad will never be independent. A woman will never have the vote. A black man will never be the president of the United States. We will never walk on the moon. Well, the flat earthers still believe that one. But the truth of the matter is, things are always one way until it is no longer that way. Nelson Mandela proved that. Martin Luther King Jr. pulled 1 million men on the mall in Washington without Facebook and Twitter. One-to-one, they said, we're doing this. And that is what is happening in Trinidad and Tobago. All this stunt with your 1% money you want to stunt. Trinidadians are waking up to the reality that a security guard work is a good way to earn some change now, but that is not a career for nobody. And why would this country need the amount of security guards it has if it was a functional democracy? Nothing works in a nation that is spending $9 billion on national security and still has more security guards per capita than any other country in the region. Listen to the message, eh? Listen to the message. Everything Michelle Davis said is deliberate incompetency. I want to go a step further. It's theft and criminal action by deliberate plan and design. We, the people of Trinidad and Tobago, it is time to get beyond the bullshit. You will watch and see me ignore the bullshit artists. They will come near me to talk their tomfoolery, and I will let it pass and go like canal water, because I don't have to engage every dog that bark. It is time now to focus the mission, and the mission is to wake up empower, inform, and educate all the people of Trinidad and Tobago so that we could have the change we always knew we always needed. Yeah?
Progress we wish to see in the world. In the words of George Bernard Shaw, Rio Tango, Mahatma Gandhi.
If you can look as far as I see, within this great land we call TNT, there's birds and bees, rivers and seas, pretty woman bringing man to their knees. Treasures of this blessed land we always neglect like ISO and pan. I find it so strange the way we arrange. Still this nation don't know how to change. Cause some change it might just mean a new car. Change could mean less than $1. So most change have this nice scent we usually get from the government. You see, change is something we always say, but every time we change things remain the same way. Things keep getting worse and worse, so this is what I propose. Let's change the change for a better nation. Change the change for all foundations. Change the change so that we could say that this nation came from quite down there. I say change the change within the school systems. Stop changing ministers and change what we teach them. But things won't change despite all we do if change doesn't start with you. So much gunmen fighting meaningless war. I can't tell you stay, can't tell you go, but this still the land we used to know. Homeless, every corner you meet, and they complimented by our dirty streets. Then we wonder why, in our sister Isle, why they don't like Trinis to come and spend time. Well, you see, change is much more than paving an old road, and change is greater than fixing a lamp pole. Change is about the whole nation and how we are portrayed when the party done. Who set these standards in my TNT? I really wish somebody here could tell me. It's just the same thing again and again, like we leaders don't use their brain. So change the change within our country. Change the change so the whole world could see. Change the change for a better future, so we don't have to depend on our next mayor. Say change the change within the society, otherwise we'll have a bandit factory. But things won't change despite all we do if change doesn't start with you.
Change starts this Saturday. Change continues this Saturday. Change comes south this Saturday. This Saturday, January 19th at 6 p.m., 137 Manahambre Road. Come and be a part of the change. This Saturday, bring your friends, bring your families, bring your neighbors. Call Michelle, call Shari, call Felicia. Book your seats, they're limited.
In our youth, we leave all the weight, cause in most leaders, we done a lost faith. They full of such greed. Oh Father, I plead, please Lord have some mercy on their seeds. Cause the youth are trying their best, but they're born in this place of lies and commerce. So eventually, when things get heavy, chances are they might turn out just like we. But you see, change could put an end to all this foolishness, and change could break this chain link of sadness. Change could help our leaders to grow and start preparing youths for tomorrow. Don't see change as something timely and start seeing change as your duty. To stop them from hurting one day is we had to point the way. So change the change for better transparency. Are trying their best, but the born in this place of lies and commerce. So eventually, when things get heavy, chances are they might turn out just like we. But you see, change could put an end to all this foolishness ahead. Could break this chain link of sadness. Change could help our leaders to grow and start preparing youths for tomorrow. Don't see change as something timely and start seeing change as your duty. To stop them from hurting one day is we had to point the way. So change the change for better transparency. Change the change for better economy. Change the change so no man one day will take we money and just fly away. I say for young Calypsonians, and stop saying culture is in good hands. But it won't change despite all we do. If change doesn't start with you.
And that is the truth. And change is what we need to be about. We, this country, Trinidad and Tobago, we have one mission. There's a snake in the house on fire, flood coming. We have a mission. Put down all the distractions. Put the rum cork back on the rum bottle. Put away the marijuana in your pocket. Pack away the Dumoria and whatever brand of cigarette or let's smoke it now. Focus on the mission. The mission right now is to bring heat and fire. The mission right now is to get everybody in this country to stand up. The mission right now is for a better Trinidad and Tobago. And the best way to do it is to join the PEP Orange Army. Yeah?
Well, tell me what they're fighting for, what they're killing for. We don't need no more, no. Tell them wicked people, fire go burn them, fire go burn them. Oh Lord, I said this is the end for love. Fire go burn them, fire go burn them. Oh, say little boy, you ain't mad at God. Another one just gone. Just a smile, say you's a madman. Another young boy fall. Your soul can rest at night. Oh, you's a bad man. Bad man is a man who will defend woman and protect the young ones by any means, Lord. You ain't no bad man, boy, now. You ain't no bad man. A real bad man just makes his own decisions. You don't need anyone. He only needs God. You ain't no bad man, boy, now. You ain't no bad man, so sit down, rock back. Tell them I don't need no strap to defend my people from wicked and evil. So sit down, rock back. Big man, look for a walk. You're too damn evil. If you distress my people, then fire go burn them. Fire go burn them. Oh Lord, I said this is the end for love. Fire go burn them.
Unite the people, unite the people, unite the people, unite the people, unite the people. That is the message. Unite the people, unite the people, unite the people in common cause. Not as sheep lining up to have their throats cut, as has been our experience for 56 years. Line them up behind a political movement built for them, by them. Line them up in an organization where every meeting is an open mic and every week is a public meeting. Line them up in a political organization built like a family on strong tenets of democracy. Show them that after all the tears are shed and all the prayers are said, there has to be and will only be truth. Truth must live out in the end. And it is my firm belief, it is my firm belief that the time has come for Trinidad and Tobago to rise into its moment of, in its hour of change. Every good country in the world that functions today had a time when its people stood up in its defense for themselves and for each other. And I believe that is Trinidad and Tobago. Watch all around you. Look at all of those who stand up as prophets and seer men. Watch them collapse into heaps of ridicule. The only political movement standing strong, building itself and going forward is the Progressive Empowerment Party. If you want a better country for yourself and for your loved ones for generations to come, join us. We meet this Saturday, 19th of January at 6 p.m. at 137 Manahambre Road. Come and be a part of the growing movement for change. Until tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock on 104.7, stay safe, Trinidad and Tobago.